Hey, what's up, my little TisaTells, and what's up, Sussex Squad? Well, baby, if you are King Charles, you better brace for the protest. Listen, Camilla might have painted a pretty picture in those tabloids, but unfortunately, the coronation will be televised, and the people are literally storming Waitrose and Tesco's, taking all the eggs off the shelf. If you thought there was an egg shortage in that country now, baby, just wait till the coronation goes on. And don't worry, William and Kate are still up to their old tricks. I don't understand this. Camilla is outsmarting them every step of the way, but all William can do is focusing on humiliating his brother who isn't thinking about him, right? I guess William's like, I'm king. Camilla, I'm going to be king. Camilla can't take that away. Baby, let me tell you something. You have another 30 years. If Charles's age and his mama's age can be believed, William, Charles is going to be alive and kicking, even close to 100 years old. You have another 30 years of Camilla making you guys the most hated people in the UK. You better wake up. What's the new thing in Kate? I don't understand Kate. Kate first tried to play victim and say Meghan was the worst, hardest thing I've ever done, even harder than like literally having to look like the reflection in William's head and think about the man you married, right? Then she tried to bully Meghan and be like, you can't come to the coronation. Then Camilla was like, excuse me. And she's like, well, fine, she can come, but you got to sit in the back. Then she turned around and was like, Meghan's going to make me look bad. I blame her for not being able to go to Baltimore. And now she has sunken into what she does best. She is on her copy king-itis, because even though Meghan said, I'm skipping the coronation because I have my son's birthday. You know, the same birthday you scheduled the coronation for. I hope they throw an egg at each of your, what is it? Archie's going to be 4. I hope that they throw one egg and hit Charles, one at Camilla, one at Kate, and one at William. One for each one of you for each year of my child's life, right? That can, the British press is trying to drag her for that, even though it's very obvious that Charles did not want Meghan and the kids there. Their plan, and I don't think it's going to work, but their plan seems like that they are going to try to divide and conquer Harry and Meghan. Meaning that I bet you in the next 6 months or whatever, they're going to offer Harry and Harry alone a half-in, half-out deal. Meghan, and from that, they'll try to put more and more space until they eventually leave each other. Now, I don't think Harry will be dumb enough to accept that. It seems like that Harry is just going to the coronation. He said he's not staying for that dumb. They're trying to make a big deal that Harry doesn't want to stay for the concert. And I was like, why would anyone want to stay for a concert with Lionel Richie and Katy Perry? Now, no lie, I do like Lionel Richie and I do like Katy Perry. She has some bops, but I don't want to see the both of them in concert. And no, I'm not standing up and staying away from my child's 4th birthday to see Lionel Richie and Katy Perry. Now, if it's Beyonce, I would have flew Archie and Lily over there and be like, B, can you put them up on the stage, right? But honestly, why would I stay away from my child's birthday if I had to literally pinch myself to stay awake at that con of the nation? Why would I miss it for Lionel Richie and Katy Perry together in concert? When Archie gets old enough, he's gonna be like, damn, you missed my birthday for together. Where does that sit? But don't forget, nobody wants to perform at the coronation. But let me get back on track, right? Anyway, now Kate and William want everybody to know that Charlotte's also having a birthday party, and they're also going to make her a priority during the coronation. To which I say, wow, Kate, you really went back to what you know best, copying everything Meghan says, does. Because every time you try to venture out and have your own personality, you always get it wrong. You also have Camilla Tomei trying to rehash Meghan as Duchess Doolittle, to which I said, but she got fired because she was sending 5 a.m. emails and doing this and that. You guys need to pick a lane. I'll say one thing. There's a lot of things where you can do to slander somebody's character. There is, because nobody truly knows who somebody is unless you're living, eating, sleeping with them. But I think we can all agree that when it comes to Meghan, lazy is never going to be something that sticks. Doolittle, Meghan, I am ambitious woman, hear me roar. Meghan, who got the couriers in an upset because she dared send an email at 5 a.m. saying, hey, when you get to the office, why don't you look at this? You're saying Meghan is Duchess Doolittle and she hasn't done anything since they moved to California? Have you seen their empire? Have you seen the child they made? That's Lily. Like, you literally bought a new life, launched an empire, did Spotify, showed up at so many things, helped out so many charities in the U.S., made a few pop-up visits to the charities that you used to have in the U.K., showed up at some awards. Are you kidding me? And what did Kate do? A few Zoom meetings when she mumbled through. Now, listen, let me just actually say this about Kate before I go in on her. A part of me feels for Kate. Kate wanted to be queen. And even though they they tortured Meghan in a different way. And, you know, the things that Kate probably had to put up with, the times we called her lazy when she just didn't show up at public events, she could have been crying in the bathroom. Those people rode her and broke her. And I'm not even talking about the meeting. I'm talking about the people that William and them hang around. Those aristocrats that always look at her as just like middle class trash. So it was so disappointing when Kate, instead of embracing her sister-in-law, and Kate and her really could have been the dynamic duo. They really could have been the dynamic duo. Instead, you decided to kick down because all the pain that they inflicted on you, you wanted to inflict on Meghan. Plus, I think Kate's whole personality is like, I might be a commoner, but I'm like an English rose like no other. But then we let her know that, baby, we got lilies, we got peonies, we have tulips, we got everything in America. And they're all cross-germinated. What you want, what you want, what you want. And we got hardier roses. So when her beauty started fading, I think she did feel some type of way that Meghan was older than her and looked 10, 15 years younger than her. Even when Meghan had Archie and Kate was trying to stunt on her because she was the thinnest girl there. And we were like, Meghan, with that baby weight, now you literally look like your early 20s. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, let me get back into this. So anyway, now Kate and them are definitely trying to say that now Kate and them are trying to say that they are literally going to take time away from the coronation. You know, take time away to be from the coronation, to really focus on Charlotte's birthday. You know, at this point, I just want to see Kate give a picture of Meghan to her Botox person and see if those injectables can bring her closer. I'm not even joking. Now, when we get to Charles's anti-monarchy protest, this is going to be heavy. Listen, a leader of Britain's largest anti-monarchist group says more than 1,350 people have pledged to protest during the coronation parade in May. And they said it's going to be the largest protest action in the group's 50-year history. Now, here's the issue with that. 1,350 people doesn't sound like a lot by American standards, but I just don't think that Charles is going to command the crowd that him and Camilla think they are. You know? There's people their age that still look at her as the housebreaking hussy. I know the tabloids are on their side. But, you know, it's like a lot of people that read the tabloids aren't actually going to come out and stump for you. They don't. Here's the thing. The tabloids did a great job at making people dislike Harry and Meghan. But does that actually mean that they like you enough to get up and show up? They're going to wear yellow t-shirts and wave yellow place cards to create an immiscible sea of yellow along the procession side saying, "Not my king," as they drive by. Tell me how the UK media is going to spin this to be Meghan's fault. Are they going to literally try to Photoshop pictures of Meghan? It appears the crowd is booing Duchess Meghan, although she's not here in person. They have shrink wrapped the gold coach with images of her, Archie, and Lilibeth. Honestly, literally, that's where we're going with this. It's actually low-key absurd and ridiculous. And again, this is what it comes to when do people ride out for you. It's easy to dislike someone when you're reading a paper. Do I like you to get up and go outside on what will probably be a rainy day? I mean it. In the UK, why, there are people throwing eggs and holding signs? Come on now. You know Charles and Camilla's army ain't built like that. I know that Piers Morgan and all this stuff will be like spin, baby, spin. But you know what also I do want to say with this? The activists are going to wear yellow t-shirts, wave place cards to create an admissible sea of yellow along the procession route in central London. When the newly crowned king passes in his gold stagecoat, they plan to boo loudly and chant, "Not my king." This is the most UK thing I've ever heard. I mean, yes, I'm American. When we don't like something, we're like, where's the lighter? Where's the kerosene? Right? And Charles knows to stay out of the French. The French make American look like little meek little lambs, right? They probably looked at our BLMA protests and they were like, they probably looked at our BLM protests and were like, I mean, they're learning, they're still in their infancy, but they'll get it right one day. Like, you should have been stormed the cap, like literally. Anyway. They're saying most of the demonstration will be in Trafalgar Square, but smaller groups of anti-monarchists will be dotted along the section of the route. They said the activists are going to aim to arrive early in the morning to be as close to the barriers as possible. He stressed, however, they're not planning any Extinction Rebellion style stunts. Boo, because it's not a good look and it doesn't help the cause. See, even the protests are too polite. Man, if you don't, let me shut up before they try to get me for instigating. Anyway, he said, we want to make sure we have as many people as possible when Charles goes past, which is we assume will be between 10 and 10:30. We hope to be reasonably down near the front with a sea of place cards. It's a matter of standing out, making a very bold statement that there is a Republican movement and we're not a nation of royalists. We'll have megaphones and an amplifier and a microphone. We should be admissible. But you just gave away your game plan. If I was Charles, I'd be like, okay, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to cut through downtown Abbey. We're going to sneak down Paddington Lane. We're going to meet Madeline and have us hold her umbrella to cover us. And then we're going to show up at 12, okay? Because they're not going to be out there. Or they're going to be 10 to 10:30. Bet. Let's show up at 9:15. Give the girlies what they want, you know? Now, get this. He also informed the Met Police of their plans. See, this is why nothing ever changes over there. How are you being civilized to abolish a monarchy? Don't you know you can't dismantle the master's house with his tools? Anyway, Harry, get back to work. Harry was the greatest thing. And Diana, rest in peace. Harry was the greatest tool we had to dismantle that monarchy. You know what? Now I'm glad Harry's going to the coronation. That's right. Let's get our biggest tool to dismantle the monarchy right back where he needs to be. Listen to this. Hold on. There's more. They also said, where are we at? I lost my place. Oh. The anti-monarchists have been preparing for possible verbal clashes with royalists in the crowd. He said he's not worried about arrest because we've been very clear with the police what our plans are. We've met with them twice and we have assurances about how they intend to police the event and the limits of their powers. Look at that. Is that what it's like when police actually respect citizens? Okay, let's continue. We're aiming for a party atmosphere. We always try. Oh, well, I guess that's good. They're not really trying to set that mofo on fire. They're literally trying to mock and humiliate him, I guess. We always try to engage with those people. We keep it lighthearted. Some people get annoyed or upset, but most accept the fact that people are allowed to protest. We've also got the police around if there's any trouble. That's right. Earn your tax dollars. A lot of the people aren't really staunch monarchists. We're just here to see something that's big and historic or whatever. We see them as potential Republicans. I love the way he slipped in. A lot of people really don't care. We're just here for the drama. You gotta love an honest king, right? They said this will be one of the largest protest actions we've done. It won't be the last. You guys, now, they're also organizing it in the Welsh Republic. They'll meet now I know the Welsh Republic is going to tear that mofo up. They're also organizing in Glasgow. That's right. Let's bring the real party up there. That was cute. This is why don't anything change with the monarchy. This is the monarchy's opposition. They're going to be done. Dinosaurs will come back to the earth before the monarchy gives up power by people meeting quietly with the police and saying, "Not my king," and very stoically. Man, I know the people in Glasgow and the people in the Welsh Republic are like, hold, and Eden, there's also going to be a simultaneous protest to be held in Edinburgh at the National Monument in Scotland. Listen, already 250 people registered. That's right, rebel rousers, wake it up. Show them how it's done. Listen, this is going to be such a humiliating coronation, and I'm going to love every minute of it. We're going to be dragging the fashions because, everybody's going to look a hot mess, right? I can't wait to see the way Kate tries to steal the spotlight. That girl has no style and no shame. So it's going to be a beautiful combo. All right. Willie's going to have his head shined up, and I can't wait to see the way these monarchists show up and show out. Let me know if you guys want to do a live with it. We can live stream a little bit of it if you want. Yeah, we can do it live stream like while they're showing up. I'll stay on live stream. You guys are going to have to suffer seeing me eat grapes. But I'm sitting there talking trash about everybody. But we can live stream it. We can even do a call-in so we can all chat about it. It'll be like a hotline bling. Let me know if y'all want to do that for the coronation. We'll celebrate it American style by mocking them. Anyway, y'all, let me know what you think in the comments, and I will talk to you later. Bye.